Hello, my precious wandering souls. Welcome back to Miles Edgeworth, AceAttorney Investigations. I just realized the background is when Edgeworth got bugged. That's kind of funny. So, oh god, I didn't see the blue badger there. So, last episode, Edgeworth was trying to deliver some ransom money for a kid who had been kidnapped. Well, I say a kid, but he said that the kid is 20 years old. And we met both best girl and best boy on this game. Aside from, of course, Francisca, Edgeworth, and Gumshoe. So, let's continue. It was... oh yeah, because I didn't finish the investigation. So, let's start. So we met Lang. He showed that he clearly has something against prosecutors and then left. And now there's only me, Gumshoe, and Kay here. What should I do? I guess I talk to her. Man, I can't calmly do any stealing at all with that detective around. I suppose it's not easy when there's this many members of law enforcement in the vicinity. It's alright. It's not like I'm in a hurry to steal just any old thing. Which is it? Do you plan to steal something or not? Quite a mystery, this one. Maybe I should talk with her a bit more. Alright, next step. So, what are you going to do about your investigation into the kidnapping? Good question. Since Agent Lang holds the authority to investigate this case now, this makes things a bit more complicated. Oh, come on, you can't let that stop you. I'll even lend you a hand, so let's go. But you're a self-purported great thief, are you not? I don't believe I can let someone of an unlawful nature participate in an investigation. You don't like to listen, do you? I'm not just any old great thief, I'm the Yatagarasu. And as I said earlier, the Yatagarasu is after one and only one thing. One and only one. What is this one and only one thing you're after? The Yatagarasu is only interested in one thing. And that is the truth. I see. It was 7 years ago. There was a vigilante who threw the business world into a panic. Labeled mysterious and phantom-like, the Yatagarasu appeared and vanished at will. Though we still don't know much about this thief's ultimate goal, we do know the targets. The Yatagarasu like to find any publicly disclosed evidence of corrupt dealings of all sorts. Once a target was chosen, no dramatic calling card or announcement was sent forth. Instead, the chosen corporation was infiltrated without even the target noticing. Some days later, the evidence that was found was sent out to the mass media, along with a card with the mark of a three-legged raven. Looking back, I suppose you could call what the Yatagarasu was stealing the truth. Could this child really be the successor to the original Yatagarasu? Actually, how old is she? Oh, she's even younger than Maya, because I think by this game, Maya is 19? I think she's a couple years younger than her. But that can be, can it? I guess... Oh, maybe I can... What's this? Oh, it's a kitty! I highly doubt I find a clue here, but I might as well check just to be sure. This barrel is sure is heavy. Are you trying to lift it? You there! Do you know what's inside of this thing? It's emergency water supply for putting out fires. I see. Well, they're certainly are well prepared. Oh, I thought he would say something about the cat. Man. Hey, you. Excuse me, but if you could just let me through here. Sorry, I can't let anyone through. Agent Lang's orders. I suppose I'll have to deal with this impasse for now. Gumshoe? Any ideas? Great job, detective. Sir! For losing sight of me and the kidnapper and allowing my investigations to be hijacked. Sir! I look forward to your next month's salary assessment. No! But the case isn't lost yet, sir. I'm gonna show you just how much of a mad dick Gumshoe can be. Shall I prepare the 21-gun salute now or later? Alright, Agent Lang. Detective, are you sure it was the prison you called for backup? Oh, of course, sir. I think I would know the number to my own prison like the back of my head. Then why did an Interpol agent show up instead, with an army of his own agents? That I have no idea. About 5 minutes after I made the call, that wolfman showed up out of nowhere, sir. Agent Lang definitely has an agenda. So the question is, what is he after? Next step. Mr. Edgeworth, I was wondering if I may ask about one thing, sir. Yes, what is it? Who is the girl over there, I mean? I'm Mr. Edgeworth's assistant, Kay Faraday. Oh, Faraday. I don't know how to pronounce. What? Funny, I don't recall making him my assistant. Okay. Yeah, I'm Mr. Edgeworth's assistant. Me. It's been like that since forever. Sorry, but I just told you supporting role. Oh no. The funny character role has been taken. Has been stolen, if you please. How can you say something so serious with a giant grin on your face, Paul? Mr. Edgeworth, we got a thief on our head, sir. She stole my role, sir. She's a thief, alright. I'm taking her in, getting her convicted, and making sure she serves out her sentence. Oh, come on, it'll be fun. Like musical chairs. You'd better stay fast on your feet. No way. I won't. I will not lose the spotlight to you, little girl. Gumshoe, you're arguing with a little girl. Well, not a little girl, a teenager. I don't know who the... Oh, it's probably the father. What voice did I give him after I finished the second case? Lance, where are you, son? I don't know if that's the guy. Yeah, it's that guy. Alright. Mr. Amano? Oh, Miles, my boy, I'm sorry to involve you in such an affair just after you returned. For you, Mr. Amano, I gladly offer my assistance. After all, I have you to thank for how well things turned out during my time abroad. If it wasn't for you, I might not have been introduced to the law office and had the chance to study the inner workings of another country's judicial system. No. Think nothing of it. As you know, Manfred and I go way back. Oh, so you're a friend of Manfred von Karma? Yeah. About that. If you're a friend of Von Karma, I don't trust you. I'm sorry, I don't trust you. There's anyone who is connected to Von Karma in some way, except for Edgeworth and Francisca, because they were manipulated by him. Anyone who is connected to Von Karma just immediately makes the alarms in my brain go off. I consider a below this above offense to be like one of my own blood. Yeah, I don't think Edgeworth wants to be, like, connected to Von Karma anymore, you know? I don't think he wants to be reminded that he was a Von Karma not so long ago. If you ever want to go overseas again, you need only to ask. I can use my company's vast network to send you anywhere and at any time. So who's the old man? He is the father of the currently kidnapped Lance Amano, Ernest Amano. Now then, have you found Lance yet, Miles? Please, I miss my poor boy dearly. Clearly, you can see it because I'm counting my money. I'm terribly sorry, but your son's whereabouts remain unknown, Mr. Amano. Hold on there. Then what happened to all that money? About that, you see, I believe the 1 million has been stolen, and that the culprits are now on the run. What? Poor old man. Don't you have anything you could give him to cheer him up, Mr. Edgeworth? Do I? Forgive me, Mr. Amano. The kidnapping? I was wondering if you could please tell me the details of the kidnapping one more time. Oh, it was yesterday. A call came to the house. From the receiver came the sound of my son. Help me, Daddy! I know this is tough, but please stay with me here, Mr. Amano. You don't understand. He hasn't called me Daddy in ages. Which, I guess it means that he was really scared. It was incredibly moving. I wish I had recorded him saying that. In that context? He definitely should have recorded that conversation. But not for the foolish sentimentalities of an old man. Lance Amano. Refresh my memory. What kind of person is Lance again? Oh, well, telling you about Lance, hope you get him back. I don't know. But sometimes things that are apparently useless end up being really useful, so just tell me. Surprisingly, a lot can be deduced from a person's relationship and behavior. Very well then, Lance is my one and only son, and he turned 21 this year. He is very much like me when I was his age, kind and very attractive. I'm sure women can simply kinda keep their hands off of him. So, is he a man whore? Is that what you're trying to say? Is there anything else about him you notice of late? Now that you mention it, I haven't been able to get in contact with our butler, Oliver. Your butler? Yes, his name is Oliver Deacon. He's been with our family for years now. He gets along so well with Lance, so I thought maybe he would know where my son is. Oliver Deacon. Mr. Amano, could you please tell me a little more about your butler, Mr. Deacon? As a butler, he's outstanding. He even serves as Lance's personal private tutor. He took a brief leave recently, but even after it was over, I haven't been able to reach him. Oh, he's probably dead. So you still haven't spoken with him since his leave. What about his family and friends? They say they hadn't seen him. I've tried everything I could think of, Miles. Do you think this could have something to do with Lance's kidnapping? I mean, if he was close to your son, and you have no idea about his whereabouts for a long time, maybe. It's possible, but I can't say anything for sure quite yet. So even the person closest to the victim has gone missing. I mean, it totally sounds like those two things are connected. Still not sure how, but it kinda sounds like they're connected. Oliver Deacon. Sounds like one name I had better keep in mind. Detective Gumshoe.
Yes, sir!
Let's begin our investigation. Even if that Interpol agent holds the authority to lead this investigation, we can allow ourselves to stand idly by, twiddling our thumbs.
I'm with you 100%, Mr. Edgeworth, sir! I, the Gumshoe, pledge to stick by your side through thick and thin.
Mr. Amano, it was my fault that the culprits escaped. Which is why, with your blessing, I vow to return Lance to you myself. Oh, I've never seen you so passionate before, Miles. Good luck to you, my boy. Alright, well, what are you waiting for? Let's do some investigating.
If you think I'm losing to you, pal, forget it.
Guys, come on. Okay, Wild West area, okay.
So what should we examine first?
Thanks to Agent Lang, we can leave this area. But the culprits were here until only very recently. Which means we may be able to find some clues that will tell us how they escaped.
Okay, let's get looking.
Oh!
Hey!
No. It's not Gumshoe. Hey, you there!
Who, me?
What are you doing goofing off in a place like this?
I wasn't goofing off. I was about to help Mr. Edgeworth kick off his investigation.
You imbecile! All prison detectives are now under Agent Lang's direct command. Don't take Gumshoe from me!
No way! I am not working for Wolf Boy. Mr. Edgeworth, can you do something?
Can I? I'm not exactly in a position to argue, seeing as how you are a member of the police. Good, now let's go! Don't take Gumshoe away from me, come on! No! Boy, have I got just a job for someone of your... I couldn't read that. Well, that was exciting. They took Gumshoe! I like Gumshoe. It's fine. I had 2 Mayas and now I have 1 Maya. Okay. Well, can't you tell I'm all ready to get down to some detective work? You should go home. Your parents must be worried about you. Oh, come on! I finally get to be your assistant and you try to ditch me? I don't recall offering you the position. Why do you have to be so difficult? Besides, it's already too late, you know? Like I said, I've already stolen the position of assistant a while back. Huh, you're the only one asserting that. Well, by the time anyone noticed, it's already gone. That's the job that got us away. You shouldn't speak so lightly of things you know nothing about. Fine, whatever, you win. Go ahead and do your little investigation. But the talented assistant Kay is going to tag along no matter what you say. Even if she turns out to be useless, she's not going to listen to me. I might as well surrender and let her come along for the ride. Hey, she's not useless like we thought. Well, to be fair, Maya was like, meh. At first Maya was like, yeah, I don't think I'm going to be a lot of use to you, but in the end, Maya has sometimes saved our butts. So, and also Pearl, a little, what, how old is she? Like 9? She's 9 and she's been sometimes much more helpful than freaking Phoenix. So I trust Kay. Alright, the first thing I want to check is this prince. Hey, there's a bunch of footprints in the mud over here.
I remember hearing rain fall out here while I was being held in there.
Yep, it was just a passing rain. That's why the ground has already pretty much dried up.
I should be thankful. It left us with some nice footprint samples.
You know what? I bet if we follow them, we can find out where the kidnappers went. Plus, we'd be able to stop them because of their muddy shoes.
I don't think it will be that easy.
Why not?
Look carefully. There are quite a few different sets. Here. Yeah, there's different. And we don't know which ones belong to the kidnappers.
Oh, that's true. We don't know what kind of shoes they were wearing. Alright, logic piece.
What kind of shoes? If only we knew, we'd be able to track the kidnappers from the footprints. Because, like, the normal looking footprints go like this side, but these other footprints go this side. So, do I have to talk to this thing? Fine. Hold on a second. Nah, it can't be. God, I hate this thing. I'm still traumatized about what happened in the last case of the first game.
Hey, it's a blue badger!
What are you doing?
Badger, get! Yippee!
I really don't understand why she's so excited over this badger hunt.
Because of the prize.
Speaking of badgers, there's a person inside of there. Mr. Badger, I wonder if you might share with me what you saw. He's doing that contorted wriggling dance again.
Aha!
Oh god. Ah, this guy.
You uncovered my undercover identity, sir. I was to remain under that head, sir.
Aren't you Officer Meekins? You know, the one that screwed me over that one case.
Sir! Mike Meekins reporting for duty, sir.
Did you get demoted again? This man was a witness in one of the cases I heard 2 years ago. About the only thing I remember about this officer is that he often spoke and acted before he thought, which gave me a great deal of headaches. Yeah. Case 5, Game 1. This guy was a mess. He's probably still a mess.
Is he a friend of yours, Mr. Edgeworth?
I've met him in the courtroom once before. Why was he so upset when we unmasked him? Does he have something to hide?
Nah, it's probably that thing that theme parks do, like they have to stay in character or something.
God. Okay, let's talk to you. Mike Meekins. Officer Meekins, why are you standing here wasting time?
Sir, because I'm not a police officer right now, sir. I'm the Blue Badger.
Oh, so you have to do your job as a police officer and also be the Blue Badger? How bad is your pay that you have to do 2 jobs?
And I'm creating memories and dreams for the kids. That's never a waste of time, sir. I have a dream to become as big as Detective Gumshoe, sir.
Oh god. You really have to rethink your role models.
I was patrolling the scorchingly boring beat until a little while ago. When the dispatch radio on my shoulder crackled that the kidnappers had escaped, sir. I thought maybe this was my shot at making detective, sir. I rushed over to join in, but when I got there, there was a sea of people already.
Ah.
And I couldn't spread my trademark friendliness and joy onto anyone.
It would seem that some people never change.
Nope.
He's still the same old Mike Meekins. Ah, the Blue Badger. So why exactly are you in that ridiculous outfit?
Sir, that's because, sir, I'm here to keep the visitors in good spirits, sir. But it's also to hide the fact that I'm an officer on the trail of a kidnapper, sir.
Oh, so you were undercover.
Alright.
I see. Agent Lang is very wise to employ this sort of diversionary tactics.
To be handled the role of the Blue Badger out of all the different disguises, sir. It's such an honor.
I wouldn't say it's an honor, but sure, Meekins. Any clues? How long have you been standing here, officer?
Sir, for about 1 little hour, sir.
That's around the time I woke up from being knocked unconscious.
And I've been here ever since, sir.
If that's true, then it's possible Officer Meekins saw the kidnappers escaping.
Oh,
actually, yeah.
However, sir, I must tell you I didn't see a thing, sir.
Ah, it was too good to be true. I haven't asked you anything yet, officer.
No, but I know you will, sir.
He's hiding something from me.
Man, if only we had the Magatama.
Officer Meekins, I insist that you tell me more about your recent movements.
Sir, I've been playing the Blue Badger this whole time, sir, and getting into it too. I patrolled the park all week wearing this costume. And about 1 hour ago, I came over here, sir. I haven't seen any suspicious looking people this whole time, sir. But I did see a badger, sir. A lone blue badger.
What you say just now is contradictory to the facts.
Oh yeah.
Hold on. Do I have it here? No, not this one. It's this thing, right? There's only one of each of the 4 family members. So how did you see another blue badger? Unless it was the evil one or the proto badger, but...
How so, Mr. Edgeworth?
This is what Officer Meekins' testimony contradicts. I guess it's this one, right?
Take that!
Officer Meekins, let's back things up. I'd like to ask you about your last statement.
Sir, of course, sir. If that's what you wish, Mr. Prosecutor. But this little patrolman will wait as long as I am commanded to wait.
You said that you saw a blue badger, correct? And yet, if you take a look at this, what you saw was not supposed to happen.
Exactly.
This park is supposed to have only one of each badger in it at any given time. Which means that as long as you are the blue badger, Officer Meekins, you should not have seen another blue badger wandering the premises.
What, sir? Then that would mean that there are 2 blue badgers walking around, but why?
The second blue badger. There's only supposed to be one blue badger in the park, one blue badger in the park, but a second was spotted. So someone, maybe the kidnapper, dressed up as the blue badger, probably to disguise themselves, and is just roaming the park pretending to be the blue badger to try to escape, I guess. Do I have enough things to connect in logic? Oh, wait. Maybe this one and this one second blue badger that shouldn't exist. Clearly, the true identity of the person underneath is the kidnapper? Okay, I'm pretty sure it's like the kidnapper disguising themselves, but I'm not sure.
Oh, I know! It's one of the kidnappers, right? The person wore a costume to get away.
Costume escape. The identity of the second blue badger was probably the kidnapper in disguise. Precisely. After all, the costumes that went missing from the storage area are
a blue badger, a proto badger, and a bad badger.
Because we saw the pink one was there. And the bad badger forgot its head. Yes, those three.
So there are 3 phony badgers running around in the park somewhere, huh?
Okay, the kidnappers stole 3 costumes, a blue, a proto, and a bad badger. Do I... Oh, okay, what kind of shoes? Because the footprints look kind of weird, so maybe those are the footprints from the costumes. Yeah, now that we know the kidnappers were wearing badger costumes, so they all dressed up as the badger family, and those footprints, those weird looking footprints, are from the costumes. Now that we know that the kidnappers were wearing badger costumes, those footprints from earlier take on a new and very significant meaning.
Oh, you mean now we know which tracks belong to the kidnappers, right?
Yes, more than shoe prints, we need to follow the paw prints of badgers.
Okay, Mr. Edgeworth, it's time to use those footprints and go badger hunting.
So should I check this again?
So we're looking for footprints made by a costume. Hey, I think I found them. There are 2 sets here.
They both do look like possible candidates.
This set is walking off to the west. I just stopped. I can't make heads or tails of where it's headed from here.
I think we can assume it's headed towards the stadium.
I wonder where the other set leads. This one seems to be headed east.
Huh?
Quick, Mr. Edgeworth, I got him! I got one of the culprits!
I don't think it's him.
Ah, no! I'm not a kidnapper, sir!
She's punching him. Down, Kay. Clearly those footprints belong to Officer Meekins. Both our criminals were each wearing a costume. So he said something about the stadium, so I guess that's where we're supposed to go. But didn't Lang say that we couldn't go?
Aha! Maybe they came over to this garage for something.
There are some marks there, so maybe. That's what I would suppose. Officer Meekins, if you could step aside for a moment. We need to examine the garage.
Sir! Roger will go, sir!
Okay. Yeah, because you see these marks? It's a set of tire tracks originating from the garage.
Aha! So that means a car left from the garage at some time, right?
Correct. But for the car to leave these tracks, it would mean that it left during the passing rain. That's the only explanation as to why these tracks are made of mud.
Three threads. I think we can also safely assume. Oh, sorry, that was Edgeworth.
3 threads. I think we can also safely assume it's a special type of car.
Horses.
Let's open the shutter and see what we find.
Maybe we'll find the kidnappers hiding inside.
I don't think so. It would be too easy.
I don't know what that was.
Oh shoot! A dead body! Oh no. Oh. What in the... We seem to have stumbled up across a dead body. Oh, maybe Kay is like, holy crap, a dead body, holy crap, holy crap. She must be in severe shock to have been the first to find it. Now then, who is this man?
It's Oliver.
Oh! Oh! So that's why he didn't answer his phone. Oh. Mr. Amano, are you saying that this man is...
Yes, he's my butler. How could something like this have happened?
Indeed. And why was Mr. Deacon here to begin with? I'd better investigate this crime scene quickly, before Agent Lang or his men return. Ugh. The kidnapper's footprints lead right to this garage. And right to a dead body. Is it possible one of the kidnappers is now a murder victim? Victim was kidnapper? Following a kidnapper's prints led us to a body. Was the victim in a costume? Huh. From my cursory examination, I believe this man died of a fatal bullet wound.
Preliminary findings. The victim is Oliver Deacon. It seems he was shot dead. You should have called for someone who just found a body.
Okay, baby. He's been doing this for a few years now. I think he's pretty much desensitized about it. It's surprising that what one can become accustomed in the span of 2 days.
Now, to be fair, he's been a prosecutor for a while, so
he's probably seen his fair share of dead bodies. I won't rest until... yeah. Oh, goodness. As long as our Interpol agent has control of this case, I'm not going to be able to have a real autopsy done on the victim. I'm no doctor, but let's see what I can piece together myself. There are 2 gunshot wounds, one in his abdomen and one in his shoulder.
So that means he was shot twice?
No, I don't think so. I think the abdominal one is an entry wound, and the one near his shoulder is the exit wound. But then the person who shot him either was crouching and pointing like in that angle, because if it entered on a lower point in his body and then exited through a higher point of his body, then it must mean that whoever shot him was either very, very short, or 2, crouching, well, not crouching, maybe, I don't know, maybe there was some sort of struggle. This guy tried to attack the attacker, and just the attacker was on the floor, maybe?
Nice, I knew you could figure it out.
It comes with experience, and I've seen my share of crime scenes. Speaking of experience, this crime scene is a bit too clean for a murder where the bullet wouldn't clean through. That's true. There should be a puddle of blood, but there's nothing. So maybe the crime scene is somewhere, like the real crime scene is somewhere else, and someone brought this dead body here. I should make a note of this oddity. Bullet entered his abdomen and exited to his shoulder.
What is this thing on his neck? It's a horse.
This is an unusually shaped pendant.
What is it? Is it something valuable?
She seems to have regained some of her composure.
It looks like a horse pendant. It's got an antique feel about it, and it's really pretty. Hold on. This is made of platinum silver. Nice. It is worth something after all. Okay, this is a crime scene. Oh, and look, there's something written on the back. Colin Deborah. It's a name.
Colin Deborah.
Or Deborah. I don't know how to pronounce that.
But this man's name is
Oliver Deacon, right?
Huh.
So... I guess I deduce... Is the spot some kind of any evidence I hold? Yeah, because it says the victim is Oliver Deacon, not Colin... What? I don't remember. Yeah, this. Eureka!
There's something not right about the name of the pendant.
Maybe he took it from someone else, and that someone else's name is Colin Deborah? I don't know how to pronounce that name.
The victim is the Amano family butler, and his name is Oliver Deacon. But the name on the pendant is Colin Deborah.
I guess Deborah. I don't know. I wonder what's up with that.
I don't know, but I think we've hit upon an important piece of information.
Oh, okay. It shapes like a horse. Colin Deborah is engraved on the back. Huh. Who is Colin Deborah? Lance. Oh, someone else looking for Lance. And calling him sweetie. Oh!
Excuse me, but you are...
Papoom. Oh, I think I remember this character. Oh, this is bad. He's really good looking. Ma'am! Ma'am! He's... I'm not gonna say anything. Stop it, Lori. Is that a ring pop? Is that a candy ring? You can't let yourself out for a playboy like him. You're in love with... Oh! Is she... like... in a relationship with... the kid? The kidnapped victim? Sounds like someone doesn't know the meaning of the phrase inner monologue, huh?
Sorry to interrupt your conversation, but might you be a friend of Lance?
Yes, I'm Lance's girlfriend. My name is Lauren Pops.
His girlfriend?
She's licking the thing. Oh, it's not like that. We're more like friends. And we're not lovers or anything. Uh-huh. We haven't gotten that far yet. But I guess that's how people are going to see it, so I should just accept it. Huh? I even got this ring as a present from Lance. It's kind of... whatever. You know what she reminds me of? A cartoon character. Yeah, yeah, she does.
May I inquire as to why you are here?
I haven't been able to get in contact with Lance lately. And I began to get really worried. I looked everywhere for him, and then I heard about the kidnapping, so I came here. Wow, you're really strong for having made it through all this by yourself. Is it true? Has Lance really been kidnapped?
No one is supposed to know, but yes, it's true.
Oh, Lance! I can't believe you've been spirited away. I wonder how you're doing right now. looks like she's gone back to the fair maiden-in-love routine.
She's weird.
So, Mr. Edgeworth, where do we go from here?
Well, we found a body, so we should look into the murder. Hold it.
Oh, hold it. My men brought me up to speed over the radio.
Of course they did.
And I have to say, you really should have called. I heard you found something very intriguing.
Yeah, a dead body. I have nothing to hide, Agent Lang. It's exactly what you see before you.
I'll take it from here. Yeah, that's good. That guy is really dead. Hey, you waiting for an invitation? Hurry up and detain the suspect now.
Suspect? Who?
Oh no.
Officer Meekins, is it? You're coming with us.
Oh, come on, not again. What, sir? I had nothing to do with it, sir.
Agent Lang, don't you think you're being a bit rash? Do you even have a good reason to suspect Officer Meekins?
Huh, I leave that kind of stuff to you, prosecutors. It's your job, after all. Like I said earlier, the crime scene isn't as forgiving as your precious courtroom.
That's your answer?
I know you like your logic and reasoning, but that sort of impractical stuff is not needed out here in the field. All you have to do is arrest suspicious person after suspicious person. That's how you eliminate crime from the streets. I beg to differ,
but that's also precisely how you unnecessarily arrest innocent people by mistake. Innocent people? Nonsense! There's no such thing as innocent people. We've all got a blemish or two in our hearts. That's tyranny. I won't allow such a thing to go on unchecked before my eyes.
Heh. Too bad you don't call the shots around here.
As I have sworn to uphold the laws of this land, I cannot allow you to take this man in. That you would arrest a man on false charges without even conducting an investigation.
Edgeworth, you've kind of done the same thing a couple times before.
Have you no honor as a member of law enforcement?
You, how dare you speak so disrespectfully to our chifu?
Hold it!
You amuse me, Mr. Prosecutor. Langsy says, every pack has its own rules. If you can play by the rules and come out on top, that is a true victory. Alright, I'll give your beloved laws a fair shake. I'll show you just how much investigating I've done. Through my line of logic.
Oh, we're
not battling. We're confronting this guy, like, testimony. Shilong Lang's logic. I've seen a lot of bodies like the one being carried off in my time. I can say he was shot in a single glance, but even you figured that much out, right? With your current gun laws, it's not exactly easy to get your hands on a gun. I won't say anything. Not unless you're a member of law enforcement like Officer Meekins, isn't that right?
That is your reasoning?
Solid as a rock. It's based on the philosophy of detainment. What's this philosophy of detainment? Ha! You don't know? In that case, pay attention, girlie. In my country, the criminals have a saying, beware of the wolf.
Why the wolf?
Because in my language, lang means wolf, and you don't mess with me or my pack. And as for the detainment philosophy, its father is my honorable ancestor Lang Si. So, Lang, oh yeah, Lang is your last name. So every time you say Lang Si says, you're just talking about your aunt's, your great something grandpa.
You think I have heard of him and his teachings if he's that famous?
Just slides. Langsy developed as he worked on, to lock criminals away thousands of years ago. To this day, the Zengfa police still trains its recruits using his philosophies. But thousands of years ago? That makes your story about as believable as a fairy tale.
Anything wears down and breaks over time. Do you really believe something as ancient as that can be applied to today's world?
You want to put it to a test? Okay. I think I should press where he said that Meekins is part of law enforcement. No, I see two other hands of a gun. Not unless you remember law enforcement like Officer Meekins. I think it's here. Hold it.
Hold it!
If that's the case, there are plenty of other officers who might be potential suspects. You're not seriously going to arrest each and every one of them, are you?
As if I would need to. I've already looked into everyone else here.
Oh?
Other than Officer Meekins, I know no one else's weapon has been fired.
How did you check every single person's weapon in such a short span of time?
That's because each and every one of my subordinates is extremely capable. It didn't take more than a few minutes to conduct the entire investigation.
The power of sheer numbers. But you have yet to check Officer Meekins' weapon, correct?
Huh? Thanks for reminding me. Hey you! Show me your gun! Oh!
What's wrong? Why does he look so sickly pale all of a sudden?
Oh no. Gun! What do you say? I can't hear you. Stop mumbling and spit it out already. Sir! I lost my gun, sir!
Meekins. How could you be so irresponsible?
In the end, it looks like you're still the only suspect we've got. You're the one who waited here outside this garage to ambush and kill the victim.
So you think that Officer Meekins waited here to kill the victim, do you, Lang? I think this little accusation deserves a lot more scrutiny.
Officer Meekins ambushed the victim in this garage and killed him here with his gun. Maybe? The music stops, so it means I'm right.
Unfortunately for you, Agent Lang, that is simply not possible.
What do you mean?
You've seen the crime scene for yourself.
Yeah.
And while you were looking, did you not think to yourself that it was a little too clean?
Exactly. If the victim was killed here, where's the blood? Like, where's the puddle of blood? Ah, yeah!
So you did notice that there was too little blood. Do you still wish to claim that Officer Meekins committed the murder here? Because this isn't the crime scene. And if it was your man who led you to think it was, then I suggest you leave this case to the local police to set the record straight.
Not bad. I see your logic can be just as sound as mine. In that case, let me ask you this.
Don't you think it's weird that officer was hanging out around here in the first place? Weird? How so?
Hey you! Your squad's not even supposed to be in this area, right? What were you doing neglecting your duties and loafing around here? Don't you dare give me some lame excuse like I found myself taking a walk. But sir, I really did take a walk, sir. You're a disgrace. How dare you take your back obligation so lightly?
Meekins, come on. Officer Meekins is looking extra meek. Is he hiding something?
Mr. Edgeworth, please, sir. Save me the way you did earlier, please, sir.
Officer Meekins, please give us a detailed account of what happened.
Sir, not you do.
Do it. Maybe I can find some way to save you from your testimony. Come on. Uh-huh.
It's true, sir. I wasn't assigned to this area, sir. I was told to check every square inch of the main gate area, sir. I also went looking for the kidnappers while selling dreams in the Blue Badger Mobile, sir. But I got completely caught up in my role selling dreams to the children, sir. Before I knew it, I found myself here in this area, sir.
What is this Blue Badger Mobile?
It's a moving star on wheels that sells sweet dreams and merchandise, sir. So the Blue Badger Mobile is just a roaming souvenir shop?
Oh, okay. A mobile shop on 3 wheels. 3 wheels? Hold on. Was parked inside the Wild Wild West area garage. Huh.
Sir, I swear I was chasing the kidnappers down while I was being a good dream merchant.
He seems rather worked up, even more than his usual hyperactive self.
He sure seems sure of what he's saying.
Can you try to calm down and lower your voice to a more reasonable level, officer?
Sir! Roger, sir!
He doesn't even have his megaphone. Because when he had his megaphone, he would scream. And his voice was pretty loud even then. Okay. It's true, I wasn't a citizen. I was to check the screen of the main gate. I also went looking for the kidnappers. But I got completely caught up in my role. Hold on. I think it's here. But okay, I'm not sure if this is the right answer, but let's try. Oh, I was right. I was right. Every time I present something, I'm like, please, music, stop, please, I need to be right. Officer Meekins, I would appreciate it if you didn't tell such transparent lies.
Sir, I'm lying, sir?
Yes, you are. If you were really out there selling dreams with a Blue Badger Mobile until recently, then what is it doing here inside the garage? Exactly.
Actually, I had just lost track, sir.
Lost track of what?
By the time I realized it, the Blue Badger Mobile was nowhere to be found, sir.
First you lose your gun, now you lose a freaking like a motorcycle thing. Meekins, you don't forget your head just because it's stuck to your body. Which would mean it was perhaps stolen.
And that's when I came back to this area, thinking maybe it was in the garage, sir. But that's when you found me, Mr. Edgeworth, sir.
Not so fast. A likely story.
Who do you think is going to buy such a convenient tale as that?
And what exactly is so convenient about his story?
The car getting stolen is completely unbelievable, even for a cover story. But I think we can assume the car was used alright. To move the dead body.
Yeah, actually that was what I was thinking. But can we examine the car? Because if it has a lot of blood on it, then maybe yeah, it was used to transport the body, but we didn't investigate it, did we?
What? You killed the victim at some distant location, Officer Meekins. And then you used the Blue Badger mobile to transport it all the way here. Now then, you're coming with me. But it wasn't me, sir! The killer, sir! It wasn't me, sir!
Agent Lang, wait.
What do you want now?
We still don't know where the real scene of the crime, is. For some reason I can't talk. You can't say we know all the facts of this case, let alone the truth.
I told you, truth, smut. I don't care less. Schmuth. Our job is to catch the crook. You'll find out your precious truth after they rearrest this guy and take him in. That's the job of you prosecutors in your fancy course with your logic. As for us, we don't have that kind of time to waste.
You boorish buffoon.
Yeah, no, they're not gonna let you. I think you need to leave.
What?
We need to get the body to autopsy, and you guys are getting in the way.
You won't interfere with another one of my investigations.
Hey now, let's not forget who holds the actual authority to conduct investigations here. Yeah, I mean, he's right. He's the one with authority here. I'm afraid the one doing the interrupting is you, my ignorant little pretty boy.
You're not doing yourself any favors, Lang.
No. Now be a good fancy boy and get out of my sight. If you don't, I'll arrest you for obstruction of justice.
We need to call Phoenix.
Oh, to be continued. Alright. If we get arrested, we need to call Phoenix. He knows what to do. He would never hesitate in defending Miles. Alright. So I'm gonna stop recording now. It's a bit frustrating that we have to abide by Lang's rules. But we don't have any other way to do it, so... Alright, so I'll stop recording now. I hope you liked it. If you did, maybe consider liking and subscribing, and I'll see you on the next episode. Bye bye!